Now, if we found life, do you think that would start like a space race to Europa?
I'd love to see that happen. Actually, I don't imagine that it would. At least, maybe robotically, but Europa is one of those places, and it might be really difficult to explore with people. Just getting outside of our own planet is somewhat difficult because of radiation environments and everything else. We're amazingly fragile creatures, but robotic space exploration is really a phenomenal tool that unfortunately doesn't get the attention or the support it probably should. It's a real game changer in terms of trying to go places that people really can't go, and ask questions not only about the place that we're going, but about ourselves in the process. What can we do, and what context does that put ourselves in? And so I really feel like robotic spacecraft, that might be. One of the things that we see is that as scientists, when a new environment is discovered on Earth that's interesting for study, it all of a sudden becomes kind of a hotbed, and everyone wants to go there and look at that. And it would be great if we could ever do that for Europa, because we might actually answer some of these questions.
Amazing. Now, what effect do you think life on another planet would have on the scientific community? Would everyone be, or would they like, oh my gosh, we've got to go there and study this? Or?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I think everyone would be pretty jazzed. I mean, we've got 50 years or more of really hardcore science dedicated to looking for life in other places. And for those people that have been astrobiologists or interested in life beyond Earth, for those people it's kind of like it would be the culmination of everything that they'd wanted to do. And so for them it'd be incredibly exciting, but it might not be surprising, because all of them have expected, people like me, we kind of expect to find it somewhere. We're hoping to find it in the places that we're going and looking for it now. It'd be great to find it now. And so for people like us, it's like, it's the day you take off. You take off the day and just enjoy the fact that you knew it now. And what's really funny is that there's another side to the thing where there's the people that were pretty sure it existed anyway, and they'll be like, yep, good, glad we finally found it, and continue on the path. So but I really do think that it's a huge question to answer, and that wherever we find it, whether it's Europa or somewhere else, wherever we make that first contact or that first discovery of life outside our own solar system, I think it's really going to tell us something about ourselves that's going to be hard to grasp at first. And so I think it's going to be exciting for people. Scientists, I think, will be leading the charge to go back and understand it. We're all skeptics, so I'm sure at first it's going to be like, well, are you sure? But I think that after that, after we figure out that, yeah, it really is there, then I think it's really going to change the way we think about things. So I like to say that for me, finding one other example means the universe just has to be teeming with life, right? If there's two examples in our own solar system, why wouldn't it be everywhere? So, even here, the fact that we're here and so complex in a changing environment, I think tells us that there's probably life other places. And I think just that little confirmation is kind of the kick that we'll need. It might start a new scientific revolution, right? I mean, or maybe a new social revolution. To be honest, we've seen examples of that in the past. What a technological or social advance does for people. And so I hope that whenever we find the next example, that's what it does for us.